We are sisters who channel ancient and divine energies. These energies teach us how to be better people, leading to better lives.
So do you have any advice for anybody that is in their cave that's reluctant to come out?
Absolutely. You're ashamed. You're in that cave, you're ashamed. You're not in that cave because you're hiding and you're ashamed. You see that this bad thing in front of you is one of the worst things, and you're angry at whatever the situation was. I don't even know why I was angry, to be honest with you. Yes, I was mad about Azera, understandably, but that was my ego. You need to be while you're in your cave. And what I did was I finally realized as I'm sleeping in the meditation state, as I was waking up in this meditation, why am I angry? What were the reasons? When I can't find the reasons anymore, then I need to let these go and sit in your cave and contemplate. Why am I here? What am I ashamed of? What is the sin that I am hiding that I feel nobody will understand? And I guarantee that's not true. Somebody will understand. You feel that there's no help for you, so you hide in your cave. I hid because I felt there was nobody understood me when I was wrong. People did understand me. I chose an ego belief that nobody would understand me, and that's not true. People do understand you. And when you're in your cave and you feel that there's nowhere to go, you're correct, there's nowhere else to go. Waking up and leaving my cave was not an easy decision. It was not something because the last minute I told you I want to go back in my cave, I'm done, I don't want to do this, and I don't want to go to the fourth. Even though I saw what was ahead of me, I wanted to go back. My first reaction. And she kept besides being behind me, she kept pushing me to stay. And I want to go, and I'm trying to, booty bump her back, and she won't let me. The priestess always knows more than the priest on this one. So the high priest was trying to go back. And it might take you several times to leave your cave. I just had to have a very not a mean-spirited, but a very forceful priestess to get me out. Yeah. But everybody has a high priest or priestess, trust me. You have one, and they're behind you always. Scott would be your high priest. He would always be that one that does that to you. So trust me, you have one. Everybody's got one. Or you have a spiritual one. But to walk out, it takes a lot of guts. It may take you several times. I've had several times, and I didn't. So I can't say this was the first time. I've had other times, but I didn't want to do it. So this time, what was different? I think what was different is when I left this time around, I just wanted to take what I knew and help other people. I'm focusing on myself. I'm not helping nobody, but if I can take the pain that I carried and take it forth, I can help more people not feel the way that I felt before I walked into that cave. That meant more to me and my priestess, because we taught love. We taught Krishna's beautiful advice. We wanted to teach people that to begin with, but we're in this cave hiding. We're not teaching nobody anything. And we both agree that we need to leave to take the hurt and the pain we both had. And whatever happens, the consequences, whatever. So whatever consequences you're hiding or you're ashamed of, and they have to come forth for you to heal, then so be it. It will come forth and it has to heal. Some things you might not want to say, and some things you might be very ashamed of. But understandably, once this comes out, you can heal. But only then can you heal. I had to watch my aspects leave, see the destruction they had caused, and for myself to heal. I can't heal if I don't know what was before.
Right.
So I had to watch each of them heal. So I had to watch them heal. She had to watch, and it was very devastating. I was very ashamed. I was very angry at this. I was standing with her, and my thought was, I can't do this because he's going to, and as there are many humans before, he is not going to forgive me for any of this. And I'm seeing all the destructions. And if anybody knows H.H. Holmes, my priestess wasn't there in that life, but yes, and he was a horrible, horrible being. To watch him forth. I'm like, I told her, I'm just backing up now. Go back. So that she held it grip. Take that loved one. I need help. I need help getting out of here. She's my confidant. She's my everything. Find your everything, your confidant. Even if it's a spiritual confidant, whoever this is, they can take your hand proudly, adjust your suit, to walk out towards the divine, as scared and as fear as you, I mean, everything you have,
Right.
you just walk out.
Yeah.
I had to walk out when I heard the clap. That's why I had to clap. As he didn't clap, I wasn't going to do it. He clapped.
And it was a stern clap.
It was a stern clap, and you said, "Come," I had to come forth. Have somebody be that. Come forth. Whoever you are, Susie, come forth.
Yeah.
Whoever, be that forceful. Come forth.
Yes.
And let the fragments leave. Just let it go. Go to him, and he will take it from you. Trust me, he took it from me. I was shaking. You see, after I am like, and that was very real, very to my heart. He just vibrated through my body, and it was like, really, this was it, and that's really what it is. You put all this fear into something that really isn't, and everything you feared and you hid in your cave for really isn't what you thought.
Really.
It's all an illusion.
Truly.
It's all an illusion.
That's how I felt in my spiritual awakening too.
Yeah, so
Like
you
you feel like you do wake up from the illusion. You see it as it is.
and when you wake up, it is beautiful, and you can
Yes.
teach, and you
Yes.
are right where, I like to say to Jack Valentine, he had to learn all these books and things and things and things.
Yeah.
But look where he is now, and when you hit certain experiences, it just wakes you up. Yeah. So spiritual awakening, that is what you're doing. You're letting go. If all of this garbage and fragments, when you are spiritual awakening, an onion has, that is it. My onion was just popped.
Yes.
And then hers. So that's a spiritual awakening. That is all it really is all of the onion that has held you hostage is now released, and he has took it. And that's just say you don't, and just say, I don't, you go Jesus, and you do that. You can go to any beautiful light being. It don't have to be Jesus. The teachers of love don't sit there and encourage it just to be Jesus, or just to be here, or just to be there. It can be anything. It can be any deity of love. If you want to go to the Norse Freya and you feel that this is where I need to go where your heart leads you to go.
Yeah.
If it is Odin, then go to Odin. You want to go to the water and just do it, you can. I'm just let you realize you don't have to go to, if you're like, if you don't believe in that's just not, and that's okay. You don't have to. You go where love is. He is of love, and all us mystics, that's what we teach, is love. We teach love. It's okay to go where you feel comfortable for love. Wherever that leads you and takes you, that is where you go. If you're more comfortable with your family member and not the love that you see, and you ask that forgiveness from them, it is the same as a baptism, because they hold that special heart and significance. That's why people, when you get baptized by Jesus, they say, well, that only, no, it is not. It's because you put out all of that energy into knowing that. Jesus is as I said. Jesus is as I said. Krishna is as I said. You can go to anything, anybody, a deity, and be blessed in that dark spot. So I want to encourage that. If you just go to the universe, your higher self, and I know Jesus is here. I know he's real. I understand the humans and that to understand as well. I understand that your realm has given so much misinformation and feelings, but I want to make sure everybody, regardless of where you're at in your spiritual evolution, about where you're at in your cave, you can come out and embrace whatever energy of love is for forgiveness that you will go and meet. Mine just happened to be Jesus, and happened to be, and for the rest of our time, I will be always preaching him. I will give him everything. There is a song that I would like to put on the bottom. It's Reckless Love. Let's just mention that he has chased me down every mountain. He has climbed every mountain. He has done everything to chase me down, and he has. He found everything for me. 10,000 Reasons of my soul. I was in that as well. Every song that I hear, Angels on High, it is, I'm finding you. I'm taking you out. You will come out. And these other mystics, if he can do it, I can do it. You walk out of your cave, your friend can walk out of their cave, their friend can walk out of that cave. So chain reaction. I walked out of my cave, they all love their mountains, their hills, their dirt spots, whatever that they hid, they can come out. It doesn't matter. Because there's a lot of fairies and things like that come out. And dwarves, and yes, they do exist. And they all come out of their hiding spots that were hidden. They come out. The mystics come out now. And this is okay, because if one can do it, and most afraid, then I can do it with whatever sin I have, and walk out into a whole new world, being forgiven into this divine light. to teach, which is what our original purpose was, to teach. Azera means blue sky. So blue heavens is always as well a sign.
Yeah. A sign and a sign and a sign and a
And
sign
sign
and
within
a
a sign
sign.
within a sign.
Yeah.
So that is absolutely, so I hope when you watch you walk into a cave, just know, no, nothing is too great, nothing is, he understands. Just take your time. If you need to come out of your cave, you need help, we can help. Not the problem, I understand only too well how that feels.
Yeah.